Hello and welcome to Southern Spotlight. I'm Allie Seabreeze. Southern Spotlight is a news magazine type show consisting of a variety of feature stories highlighting some of the positive people, activities, and initiatives going on in the Southern School District. Susquehannock video production students produced all the stories you will see here. Susquehannock's girls tennis team had a record-setting season. They were led by sophomore Katie Wagner. Serving up the story is Tyler White.
Katie Wagner has become very popular at Susquehannock High School after her championship win.
I was in shock because I always knew I could do it, but actually achieving it and winning was crazy and a lot to take in.
My expectations of Katie this season was to be #1 and to win all her matches because I knew she was good enough to do that.
Wagner did win a lot of matches. She won the YAIAA Singles Championship in girls tennis. She also qualified for districts in singles and doubles, and she and teammate Nicole Dackey qualified for the state tournament. They are the first girl tennis players from Susquehannock to qualify for states.
We get really just goofy and silly together, and we kind of become best friends when we get on the court, and it helps us a lot because we can listen to each other and encourage each other while we're playing, and I think it's a relationship you don't find too often with other doubles partners, but we really can click when we get on the court, and it helps us a lot.
Wagner and Dackey have exceeded everyone's expectations. They were also the team leaders. The girls' tennis team won its first ever league title and qualified for playoffs.
My expectations for the team this season was I wanted that division title. I was really not going to accept anything less, so they gave me everything I wanted. And I did want to get into districts, and I knew we could beat Central. I knew we could beat Dallastown. It was just making it happen.
Dackey and Wagner have been doubles partners for 2 years and have played like they have been partners forever. Unfortunately, that's not the case here.
I think she's an amazing player, and I'm really sad that this is my senior year and we only got 2 years together, but I think she'll just continue to get better, and hopefully maybe she'll come to the same college as me. I don't know, but she's a great player.
Dackey is a senior and wrapping up her high school career with a trip to states. Meanwhile, Wagner is only a sophomore with a bright future. At Susquehannock High School, I'm Tyler White for Warrior TV.
The state tournament run by Wagner and Dackey eventually ended with a second-round loss. There are nearly 7 million high school athletes in the United States. At Susquehannock, students are involved in athletics for many different benefits. Thomas Bonnets makes a great tackle at Susquehannock's homecoming football game.
I play football because I have a general passion for it. It's just what I love to do. My whole life kind of revolves around it most of the year.
Bonnets is one of nearly 600 students that participate in athletics at Susquehannock High School. Sports benefit students' lives in many different areas.
I think one of the major benefits that they get is the ability to work as a team. I think that they develop a certain level of camaraderie that allows them to, or I guess it better prepares them to work in groups in class, but then also prepares them for life.
Student athletes are generally healthier and are less likely to be overweight.
It keeps me physically fit because I'm burning calories all the time in practice and games and in the weight room. So it's keeping me healthy.
Physical activity also helps to lower students' amounts of stress and reduce likelihood for depression.
The aspect of stress relief or having an outlet to deal with one's problems and having possible another support group for those issues that may develop during a regular academic school day.
Participating in sports require athletes to be more responsible with their academics. They also provide more opportunities to build positive character traits.
Above failing 2 grades, but coach normally will sit you out of the game if you have a D, and that's normally a problem.
When we're in the water, it's important, but I try to focus on things outside of the pool, like how we treat our competitors, how we act in public, and things like that.
Bonnets and many other students agree that athletics have a positive influence on their life. At Susquehannock High School, this is Allie Seabreeze for Warrior TV. Bonnets was named a League All-Star this past fall. Not all athletic events at Susquehannock are varsity sports. One of the most anticipated sporting events each year takes place in early fall during homecoming week. Bailey Gallegos goes inside the huddle for Powder Puff football.
Allie Seabreeze is a Powder Puff football player for the class of 2013.
It's really fun, and people get to come out, they get to laugh and stuff, and it's funny because the boys were cheerleaders, and it was just really funny. So.
Every year during homecoming week, the girls from the junior and senior class face off in a game of flag football.
They have a lot of fun out there, and they obviously want to do well, which they did. The girls are just as competitive as any male team I ever coached. So.
But what's a game of football without the cheerleaders?
That's why I am here.
The boys also got a chance to change it up when they take the role of cheerleaders. They had to come up with their own cheers, and like the girls, the junior boys competed against the senior cheerleaders.
It was a unique experience. Like, I've never done that before, but got a chance to live out all my fantasies. We had about a half-hour practice. We perfected all of our stunts we had to do and really nailed all of our stunts.
No, he's not. That was our routine. I stood up.
But it's not all fun and games. The girls try their hardest to win on every play.
I mean, people did get mad, you know, if stuff happened on the field, like if you got hit or something, people would get mad and be competitive. And of course we wanted to win, but most of it was probably just for the fun of it and hanging out with your friends, you know.
In the end, the senior girls won the game 6-0, but Seabreeze and her friends still had a lot of fun. At Susquehannock High School, I'm Bailey Gallegos for Warrior TV.
That's all for this episode of Southern Spotlight. We hope these stories gave you a glimpse into some of the many positive things going on in our school district. For everyone here at Warrior TV, I'm Allie Seabreeze. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.
Hello, and welcome to Southern Spotlight. I'm Tyler Ritz.
And I'm Meredith Delp. Southern Spotlight is a news magazine type of show consisting of videos highlighting some of the many positive people, activities, and organizations we have in our school district.
Susquehannock High School video production students produced all of these videos you will see here.
Each year, Susquehannock High School opens its doors to trick-or-treaters. It's one of the biggest community activities the school hosts all year. Handing out the details is Trey Smelgus.
Every year at Susquehannock High School, an event is hosted called October Fun Night. This event starts at 6:00 p.m. and ends at 8:00 p.m. During this event, children from the community can go trick-or-treat with their parents from the high school. Various groups and organizations from the high school hand out candy. Many classrooms have different Halloween themes to decorate the school.
It's good for kids to relax and have fun, and people who don't have time to go trick-or-treating at their neighborhoods, they can come here and get a lot of candy, see what different clubs are in the high school and everything. So yeah, every year it's a great thing.
The October Fun Night has been going on for more than 5 years in the high school. Susquehannock High School, Trey Smelgus with Warrior TV.
October Fun Night is hosted by a number of high school clubs and organizations. One of these organizations is the Japanese Cultural Club is participating. Give us an inside look is Tony Del Pezzo.
Every Wednesday, the Japanese Culture Club meets at the high school. On this day, they are preparing for October Fun Night at Susquehannock High School. They are making decorations, putting them up, and gathering candy for the night.
The Japanese Culture Club is important because it provides a gathering place for students who share an interest in Japanese culture. We partake in activities such as eating their foods, such as sushi, ramen, and onigiri. We also learn their language and watch movies and anime in Japanese and play games, listen to their music.
This is the first time the Japanese Culture Club has participated in the October Fun Night. I'm Tony Del Pezzo at Susquehanna High for Warrior TV.
One of the biggest games each fall for the football team is the homecoming game. This year was no different. With the scores, here's Brandon Blunt.
For the 2011 homecoming football game, the Warriors hosted the Northeastern Bobcats. Prior to the game, Jenna Hoser was crowned the homecoming queen. During the game, the Warriors fell behind early, but a long touchdown pass from Brian Kerr to Sammy Miller got them back in the game. Kerr and Miller would have a second scoring connection in the game. However, the Warriors lost 39-12.
Well, I think next year our sophomore class will really step up and take place of some of the seniors, and I think next year we'll do a lot better, work a little harder, so the coaches know that what we need to improve on, and I think it'll get better.
At halftime, a marching band from each school entertained the crowd. At Susquehanna High School, I'm Brandon Blunt for Warrior TV.
Prior to the homecoming game this year, the student council members hosted a tailgate party. During the tailgate, you play games and have a good time. Gaming it up at the tailgate is Alex Warbaugh.
In early October, Student Council hosted a tailgate party at Susquehanna High School prior to their homecoming football game. Student Council members collected donations of snacks and drinks and made them available at the tailgate party. Admission for students was $1. Available to eat at the party were Subway subs and various snacks and drinks. Various games such as badminton, volleyball, and basketball also played at the party.
During the tailgate party, there's many things we can do. We can play games, eat food, and just have a good time. The games that can be played are basketball, volleyball, and other games such as badminton, tic-tac-toe, and more. It takes about 2 hours to set up, and the most difficult thing about the setup is probably the games because it takes a good half an hour for each game.
At Susquehanna High School, I'm Alex Warbaugh for Warrior TV.
One of the most visible organizations during homecoming is the marching band. Drumming along with the band is Tyler Ritz.
There are nearly 40 people in the Warrior Marching Band. The Susquehanna Band plays at competitions, soccer games, and football games throughout the year. The Warrior Band has competed in 4 competitions this year, coming in second place each time. The band goes all across York County to support our football team, soccer teams, and also playing in competitions.
The marching band practices before football games for about an hour. When we're done practicing, we go sit up in the stands. If there is a special event, such as homecoming, we will play at the beginning and end of the game, including during halftime. Our normal games we will play during halftime and towards the end.
The Warrior Band practices 3 times a week and on weekends. I'm Tyler Ritz for Warrior TV.
Each year, the marching band makes an appearance at the fall festivals for the elementary schools. Eric Miller gives us an inside look at this year's festival.
Fall Festival is one of the most anticipated events of the year. It gives a chance for students to show the Warrior spirit. Students get to experience music, band, and many other activities. Also, many other students get the chance to look around and be with their friends and have a good time. Also, they go through the day listening to other SHS band members and even their own.
Okay, our Southern Fall Festival is a really neat activity that we do every single year at the end of October. And what it allows is us to have a really fun time with the entire staff, with all of our students, and with our parent volunteers. The PTO organizes all the activities and events, and the students rotate to each of the events. throughout the school day. But it's just so much fun for everybody. It allows us to feel like a real family because we're having fun together. We get a chance to just be with each other in a fun way, and we actually get to go down to the cafeteria, and I'm thinking that I'm going to have some pie thrown in my face a little bit later, but it's just a really fun time for everybody in the school community to be together and have a good time with each other.
From Fall Festival, this is Eric Miller reporting from Warrior TV.
The Warrior field hockey team has a successful season this year. Scooping up the details is Taylor Mumley.
It's been 30 years since the Susquehanna Field team has won a league division title. The Lady Warriors finished the season with a record of 11 wins and only 1 loss. The team captains Casey Skevington and Kelly Jarrett were 2 of 4 seniors to lead the team this season.
Well, this year in field hockey, all the girls worked very hard to achieve their goal. Their goal was to win their division, and we succeeded. The coach drove them to work very hard all summer, and it featured the workout Insanity, and they practiced a lot, and every game the coach gave them pep talks and encouraged them to always do their best.
Despite losing in the first round of the county district playoffs, the players still considered this a season of success. This is Taylor Mumley reporting from Northeastern for Warrior TV.
So I'm not going to be at the pizza thing. Well, we have an out-of-town family coming in, so I'm not going to be at the pizza thing.
Susquehannock High School had a great cross-country team this season. Here to run through the details with us is Kate Morrison.
The cross-country teams have been having a successful season this year. The boys team finished the regular season with a 13-6 record. This was good enough for 3rd place in the division. The girls finished 2nd in their division with a 14-5 record. The team practices after school from 3 to 5 p.m. and they also have weekend workouts.
Cross-country is kind of like a different sport in that
it's the best sport.
There's no like
second best sport.
Team. Well, there is a team component, but there's also a very large individual component.
Frontrunners on the team are Kevin Procopio, Brian Procopio, Katie Steinis, and Olivia Royer. At Susquehannock High School, I'm Kate Morrison for Warrior TV.
The ladies volleyball team hosted the 4th annual Dig Pink volleyball game. Summing up the details is Meredith Dell.
In early October, the girls volleyball team hosted their Dig Pink event at Susquehannock High School. The event helped raise awareness about breast cancer. Throughout the event, the volleyball team sold t-shirts and collected donations. They also held the Prince of Pink contest, in which 4 boys competed for the most donations and t-shirts sold throughout the week.
We've been selling shirts and having the Prince of Pink so we can have donations to support breast cancer.
In honor of breast cancer survivors, we're wearing pink tonight.
We need to get the word out so we can find a cure.
With the power of Susquehannock High School,
breast cancer doesn't stand a chance.
The event raised approximately $2,100, which went to the Side Out Foundation to help conduct research for finding a cure for breast cancer. This is the 4th year Susquehannock hosted this event. At Susquehannock High School, Meredith Delp for Warrior TV.
Hopefully these stories gave you a glimpse into some of the many positive things going into our school district.
For everyone here at Warrior TV, thank you for joining us.
Have a great day.